Davido pour moi. Put your hands up. Oh, shit. I got the corners. Shit. Make I give you the.
So Charlie, me I meet Saj for the entire. See one of in performance be like that today. So like, yo, Charlie, this guy dope.
Saj music in your little hair.
What sets him apart from other artists, aside from the talent, is his passion for his music.
Saj music.
Saj music. Oh, you me come on, boy, bar.
Miss my original stage is so awesome. The man put me when you wanna be here. What's baby Barbara Ghana for? Oh, yeah.
His songs just make you wanna, scream loud, jump up and down, raise your hands. He sings from his heart. Everything he sings about, you can tell that it's real, that he's experienced what he talks about in his lyrics. He's very authentic, and I know that his music is gonna make a great impact on the world.
Saj est une personne merveilleuse. J'aime aussi beaucoup la musique.
Saj music. Nah, he can make good.
Saj more.
Saj music.
We're talking about Saj music. Saj music to the world.
Definitely one to watch it for. Big things to come. Stay tuned. Saj to the world.
African money get it for hard. African style is original. No play with my energy. Hey. No play, cause I'm sensitive. Hey. We just a vibe, we just a shine. They just a watch, what a star. We just a vibe, we just a shine. They just a watch, what a star. We just a vibe, we just a shine. They just a watch,
boy, they
what a star. We just a shine, we just a vibe. They just a watch.
We are what they can
Oh, day, oh, day, oh, day, oh, day. Oh, day, oh, day, oh, day. Oh, day, oh, day, oh, day, oh, day. Hey. Oh, day, oh, day, oh, day. We just a vibe, we just a shine. Hey. Hey, Wanyama, I won't fail. Within the search, like, can I just take your number in it? Like, Miss me your view. Solo, ma. What name? Stagger, Benoma, signature. You know, boys now, I'm gonna say me there. When I need something, I bust it up, bust it up, bust it up. Hello, baby, are you with me? Miss Beautiful, see her body, freaky, freaky, see her dimple, the way she talk and smile. Baby, you know the way you doing is contagious. Baby, you know your smile alone be infectious. Mama dream boom, 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 boom. Mama dream boom, 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 her body na fire, oh. She dey take me higher, oh. Her body na fire, oh. Fire, oh, fire, oh. Her body na fire, oh. She dey take me higher, oh. Her body na fire, oh. Fire, oh, fire, oh. Oh, mama boom, let me take you home. Show you my creep feel butters, what's up? Baby girl, out up on here, I know the joke. Sight you from afar, I know you my own. Hey, I came with my guys so bad, I go carry you go, yeah. She got me singing this song, yeah. Oh, yeah, my Brian call, oh, mama dream boom, 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 oh, mama dream boom, 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 boom. Her body na fire, oh. She dey take me higher, oh. Her body na fire, oh. Fire, oh, fire, oh. Her body na fire, oh. She dey take me higher, oh. Her body na fire, oh. Fire, oh, fire, oh. Oh, mama mia. Get. Oh, you my wife, be your wife. Hey, I came with my guys so bad, I go carry you go, yeah. She got me singing this song, yeah. Oh, you my Brian call. Hello, baby, are you with me? Miss Beautiful, see her body, freaky, freaky, see her dimple, the way she talk and smile. Hello, baby, are you with me? Miss Beautiful, see her body, freaky, freaky, see her dimple, the way she talk and smile.
What's up? Good evening, or morning for some of us, most of us anyway. Bomber community, how are y'all doing? Also from the Superlative You page. Hello, my crew. How y'all going? Or how are y'all doing this evening? This early morning. Listen, I just wanted to come on here pretty much and remind everybody to make sure that you stay tuned through the next week. I mean, there's a lot of things that are on the rise for the Side Songs brand, for the Side Songs music. And we want to make sure that everybody is well informed, like when we get ready to release this song that is coming up. So stay tuned, you know, come with the expectations, because you already know that when it comes down to Saj, he does great things, always looking to be the impact, make an impact, and just, you know, make sure that everyone else is flourishing in his world. So welcome. Good evening. Good to see y'all. Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. That your week was outstanding. And that, going into Sunday, you know, that you find your rest, your peace, your restoration, and all those things that you need. So, I mean, as you saw, like the things that be the impact, be the impact, be the impact. Be the impact that you want to have happen in your life, the positive things that you want to see, the great things that you want to become. Like, you don't need anybody else's personal opinion, or you don't need anybody else's permission for you to become all the things in which you desire that you want to be. You just got to get out there, pretty much make the impact. take the action, do the activity. If you feel like there's some type of knowledge that you don't have that you need to learn, then get out there and study it. The internet is full of a wealth of information for you to pretty much connect yourself with whatever tools, whatever skills, whatever education source that you need so that you can make the impact that you want to make and be the impact that you want to be. So just a few things, here at the Bombers community, we're all about making that major impact, right? We're all about, the big illusion of a bomb. Like a lot of people like to relate it to bad things, or, some who are on the ones that are sending a bomb, they relate it to good things. But we want to kind of give the mindset and the illusion that anything that comes with the bomb, especially when you're coming with the positive impact, when you're coming with the ability to make positive change, and you have the desire to influence others' lives or like your environment with good things, we identify ourselves as bombers. We come in to take a negative situation or whatever looks bad in the world and to make it a better place within our ability, right? I mean, because not everybody wants things to change, not everybody wants things to be better, but someone within that environment wants things to be better. So we as the bombers enter that environment and we make sure, like within our scope of influence, that we become that positive change. So when it comes down to, just a few things, let me go over here with my lovely notes. And good evening. Like I said, once again, hopefully y'all are having an outstanding day. If you just tuned in from the Superlative You community or the Side Songs brand, welcome to the Bombers night, morning, day. That's what it is. Anyway, so our mission, here with Side Songs is to unite people with their ancestral identity, basically remember who you are. We are one Africa. Hey. And we want to accomplish this with good music from Africa, fun, and education. If you know, Saji's all about education and all about, making sure that he bridges the gap between the expected education and the education that you actually want. After you come out of high school, not everybody has the opportunity or is afforded the opportunity to go to college. So we want to make sure that we provide that opportunity for those who are in between that stage to either get that education, whether it be for them to become entrepreneurs, to definitely empower them and give them the necessary skills, or put them in a position where they can receive the necessary skills, necessary tools for them to, be able to provide for themselves, provide for them families, and then also turn that around and, become that seed within their community to where they can teach others to do the same. So that's the Side Songs brand. Okay. So like I said, be the impact, be a bomber. Okay, if you don't know what a bomber is, stay tuned. Every Friday, we come on here for Bombers Night and we talk about what being a bomber is, okay? And we induct you into becoming a bomber as well. You can go and visit the website at, actually, I'm going to put up the link tree. Hold on just 1 second. Let me get my banners up. You can find the website. It is bombersrepublic.com. Here at the link tree, the link tree connects you with all things Side Songs, anything that's coming up. I mean, his other websites, his Twitter page, his Facebook, his Instagram, like anything that you could possibly think of. When it comes down to Side Songs, we're going to connect it with this link. So, hey, get plugged in. So make sure that you're tuned in. Like I said, for the next week, in the next couple of days, we're going to be releasing the next song. And we're all excited for that because I know I am. It's like, but once we do release it, we want to make sure that everybody is plugged in, not only to listen and give your feedback and, share. It's like, but definitely record yourself, even with the first introduction, when you first hear the song. When you first hear the song, we want those natural reactions. We want that natural feedback where it's like you're listening to it and it's like, oh, this is, I could vibe with this, or like, yo, this sucks. We want the real. So it's like, do us a favor, record yourself when it does get released. Sit there and hold a video to you while you're listening to the song and give us your feedback. Tell us what it is. Go on TikTok, share it. Share it within your scope. Share it within your Facebook. Share it on Twitter. Share it, if you're on YouTube, wherever it is that we release it, we want to make sure that we get into your area of influence and we're able to share, and be widespread pretty much. Get it to the radio stations, get it to, whatever bloggers that you have out there. Don't leave anyone out when it comes down to us releasing a song, so that everyone can pretty much feel the impact that Saj has been working in the studio so hard to ensure that y'all are able to be inspired pretty much, or, aspire to inspire until you expire. His whole thing is about making an impact. I heard that first from Les Brown, but anyway, it's a part of life. It literally is. It's like anytime I'm telling you, if you're around Saj, if you have a conversation with him, it's like the way that he encourages and just digs into like even just the depth of like your reasoning to help you to come to a solution and come to a better mindset of being empowered to, you know, control your life, so to speak. It's wonderful. So be on the lookout for the song that is coming. We're going to release it within the next couple of weeks. We're actually down to days right now, but we're getting ready to release that. And we want to make sure that everyone is a part of that influence, a part of that energy that's going forth as we continue to travel around the world through song and make the impact that we want to see. So when it comes down to being an impact, you got to be mindful of your self-talk, because your self-talk is a continuous vibration, and it's whatever your heart will constantly replay for your mind to go through. So if you vibrate at a low level where it's negative frequencies or negative conversations, guess what your life and your heart is going to repeat to you? So raise your vibration, bring yourself around, and you know, try to definitely influence yourself with positive, you know, music or anything that'll help you to get to the point to where when you are stuck in a moment of negativity, you find the ability to actually come to a resolution. You know, find a solution. Don't dwell in the troubles and the problems. It's like that's not where you want to stay. You know, always vibrate at your solutions. Don't sit there and ruminate over like the problem, the issue, and all this stuff right there. It's like, no, what is the solution? What is it that I need to get to so that I can keep going? Because sometimes our problems, our issues, the challenges of stuff that we are trying to get through can hang us up to a point to where it's like, yo, I can't even live the rest of my life because right now in this moment, I can't get past the way that I feel about how this wasn't handled. Okay, it wasn't handled the way you wanted it to be handled, right? Can't get past that. But what you can do is think forward to where it's like, hey, if I ever come into this situation again, this is how I would handle it. And this is my solution. Don't dwell upon what you can't change. It doesn't do anything for us. So you can also check out Sage Songs at Sage Planet on YouTube. But like I said, if you go to that Linktree link, it'll actually take you to that website as well. It's one of the links that are on there. And if you don't have a Linktree and you have a couple of different websites that you have, I encourage you to go and get one. Go ahead and do that. Go ahead and get on it. So, but so I see Linktree at Sage Songs. Linktree / Sage Songs. But oh yeah, SageSongs. So one of the things is like, I know I was speaking with a friend of mine a few days ago, and he mentioned something about like, you know, he's just trying to get back to being himself again and all this stuff right there. And it's like, I wanted to say it, but it's like because of the environment and other people were actually on within the conversation, I didn't want to address it just then. But one of the things that I remember that came up in a conversation that I was having, like some type of retreat that we went on a couple of months ago, was that, you know, the thought that was given to me is like, because I kept saying the same thing. It's like, man, I want to get back to myself. I'm trying to get back to myself. Sometimes you're not supposed to get back to who you were. Sometimes you're supposed to adjust to who you're now becoming with the exposure and the lessons that you learned from what happened before, how you were. You're not supposed to stay the same. You're not supposed to, you know, stay where you are, who you are. We're constantly evolving. We're constantly changing. We're constantly growing. And what we grow to become and how we operate and how we are is all going to be according to what it is that we study while we're in the process of getting through, and even prior to us arriving to where we're going. You know, it's like the same thing in school. It's like, you're not going to sit there and study a lesson from last 6 weeks for you to take a test in this 6 weeks or whatever. So you always want to make sure that you stay constant with the information and you continue to grow and compile upon the information that you learned before. Don't just stay where you are. We're supposed to evolve. So when it comes down to like getting back to where you are, it's not going to happen, because you can't change the fact that you're exposed to whatever it was that you were exposed to, that you felt like took you from where you were, who you were. So take the lesson that you learned, take the information, take whatever it is that you had, and evolve with it. Become anew. You know what I mean? Because the good thing about it is that because you experienced that, you're never going to allow yourself, if it was bad, you're never going to allow yourself to go back to that same hurt again anyway. So just focus forward on evolving into who you're supposed to become or who you want to become, even with the experience and exposure that you had. Don't let your circumstances dictate your reality. Okay. You have to dictate your reality with your words. And, I'm telling you, like you spend time if you can. Like, I mean, if you get to a point to where you're down and out, if you have a point to where it's like you can't see yourself being a source of positive information, positive energy or making a positive impact, start saturating your environment with things that you want to become. So it's like, if right now, you're unhappy, then start saturating your environment with things that make you happy. Listen to music. Listen to songs, listen to the motivational YouTube videos. Like, make sure you have it in your ear 24/7, 365 until you get to a point to where it now becomes you. You have to retrain your subconscious mind to think differently immediately without you even allowing the other thoughts to come in. Like, set up the boundary for yourself if you can, of like, hey, before any of this negativity can even flow through, it's like it's blocked before it can even reach me. Why? Because my mind doesn't even think at that level. I don't vibrate at that energy, or I don't vibrate at that level anymore. Therefore, this can't even come about. So, your reality exists because of your habits and your self-talk. So try as best as possible to control that self-talk by giving your mind different things to say when you can't control your thoughts. When you stop thinking, when your mind just takes over. You know what I mean? And your mind just goes with the flow. When things come up, like natural stuff that comes up negatively, hopefully you've established this word talk or self-talk, that it builds up a shield to where it's like, I can't even feel bad about this because my mind won't let me. I'm telling you, your mind and your heart will replay the thoughts that you allow to exist within your space. So, that's the most that I'm going to talk this evening, because it is definitely late. Wanted to make sure, because I said I was coming on every day, that I did that. And I also had, different things that I was writing and I was going over. But once again, make sure that y'all stay tuned in for the music that is coming. We're going to be releasing another song real soon. And you want to be in the groove. You want to be with the energy and the fire that is coming. Oh, goodness. And the fire that is coming forth. Sorry, that was my phone was ringing. And you want to make sure that you're a part of this whole thing. So, like I said, make sure that you like, you share, you subscribe to the songs, to the platforms, and make sure that you subscribe to the different platforms and different things that are coming on. So as the music is being released, you'll be the first to know. And we also, they got different competitions that'll be coming up, and you want to be a part of that. Be the first person to be able to spread it. Be the first person to be able to share it. Don't sit there and wait to, wait for the crowd to pass you for you to catch on. Be the influencer. Be the person that spreads it first. Be the person that comes out and shares it first. There's a lot to be gained when you're first. It's a lot to be gained when you're first. And I don't care what nobody says. Even if you're not participating in the race, you're either winning or you're losing. Everything is a race. So be first. We're encouraging you to make the impact. We're encouraging you to be the first sharer, first responder when the music comes out. Be the first person to give your first opinion. And like I said, make sure that you're sitting back when you start listening to the song, you're recording yourself so that we can get that immediate influence. Because when it comes down to including the entire Bombers community and all of our family, everybody that's been with us in this flow and this energy and this what we're doing, we want y'all to be a part of it. So don't miss out. Okay, we want to get your face in the midst of everything that's going on. We don't want you to just be listening from your screen way across the world, not acknowledging and stuff like that. But if that's what you want to do, that's cool too. But like I said, be a part of the energy, be a part of the flow, and let's continue to grow and make an impact together. It's all about it. That's all it's about. So y'all continue to be blessed and take care of yourself and one another. Peace. Have a good evening.